A small boy stood on the edge of a vast, empty field one bright morning, clutching a handful of ordinary seeds, when a quiet voice inside him whispered, "Plant them with belief, water them with action, and watch how big they can grow." In that innocent moment, the magic of thinking big took root, not in grand gestures, but in the simple decision to see possibility instead of limits. This is the warm, life-changing heart of The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, a book that feels like your most encouraging, big-hearted friend sitting beside you on the grass, smiling with belief in you and saying, "Sweet friend, your future is not decided by your circumstances. It is shaped by how big you dare to think, how bravely you act, and how kindly you speak to yourself along the way. Let me show you the simple truths that can turn ordinary dreams into extraordinary reality. Let me share the full story and lessons with you softly, the way we'd talk during a long, hopeful afternoon when life feels small and your heart is ready to stretch toward something bigger." David J. Schwartz spent years studying successful people, leaders, business owners, teachers, parents, and noticed one clear difference between those who achieved great things and those who stayed stuck. The difference wasn't talent, education, or luck. It was the size of their thinking. Successful people think big. They believe in themselves, see opportunities where others see problems, and take consistent action toward meaningful goals. The beautiful news is that thinking big is a skill anyone can learn. It starts with small shifts in mindset that grow into massive results over time. One of the most empowering ideas in the book is that belief in yourself is the foundation of all success. Schwartz teaches with such warmth that your mind is like a garden. Whatever thoughts you plant, positive or negative, will grow. If you constantly tell yourself "I can't," "I'm not smart enough," or "it's too late," those beliefs become reality. But when you choose to think "I can," "I am capable," and "I will find a way," your mind begins to support you with ideas, energy, and courage. He shares touching stories of ordinary people who transformed their lives simply by changing what they believed about themselves. A salesperson who went from struggling to top performer after deciding he was worthy of success. A student who overcame learning difficulties by believing he could improve. These real examples fill you with hope because they show that your self-image is not fixed. You can upgrade it starting today. Schwartz encourages you to think big about your goals. Most people set small goals because they are afraid of failure or don't believe they deserve more. He gently challenges you to dream bigger, bigger career, bigger impact, bigger joy. Write down clear, exciting goals. Visualize them daily. Speak about them with confidence. The magic happens when your thinking expands. Your actions follow. Opportunities appear. People want to help you. He reminds you with brotherly kindness that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Every successful person he studied had faced setbacks, but they kept thinking big and moving forward. This perspective takes the sting out of mistakes and turns them into stepping stones. A deeply practical chapter is about overcoming fear. Fear is the number one reason people play small. Fear of criticism, fear of failure, fear of the unknown. Schwartz gives simple, loving tools to conquer it. Action cures fear. The more you act, the smaller fear becomes. He teaches the action-first approach. Instead of waiting to feel confident, take small brave steps and let confidence follow. He also encourages you to isolate your fear, look at it honestly, and ask, what is the worst that can happen? Usually the answer is manageable. These techniques feel like a warm hand on your shoulder, helping you move forward even when you feel scared. Many readers describe feeling lighter after applying them, as if a heavy weight they carried for years finally lifted. Another beautiful lesson is the power of positive self-talk and enthusiasm. Your words have magic. Speak kindly to yourself. Replace "I can't" with "I will learn." Celebrate small wins. Surround yourself with positive people who lift you up. Enthusiasm is contagious. When you bring energy and belief to your work and relationships, others respond with more help and opportunities. Schwartz shares warm stories of people who transformed their careers and personal lives simply by choosing more positive language and attitude. You feel motivated to watch your words more carefully because you see how much power they hold. Schwartz emphasizes taking action and persisting. Thinking big without action is just daydreaming. He encourages daily progress, even if it's small. Break big goals into small, doable steps. Do something every day that moves you forward. When obstacles appear, persist with creativity and patience. He shares inspiring examples of inventors, business leaders, and everyday people who succeeded because they refused to quit. This lesson lands softly and encouragingly. You don't need to be perfect or fast. You just need to keep going with belief in your direction. The book also covers leadership and relationships with great warmth. To achieve big things, you need to work well with others. Be a person others want to follow, honest, encouraging, solution-focused. Give credit generously. Listen more than you speak. Help others succeed. These human qualities multiply your own success. Schwartz reminds you that thinking big includes thinking big about the people around you. When you lift others, you rise higher too. Practical advice flows like steady, reliable guidance. Set clear goals and review them daily. Read inspiring books. Associate with positive, successful people. Manage your time by focusing on important tasks. Take care of your health. Your body supports your mind. Practice gratitude and optimism every day. These habits are simple enough for anyone to start and powerful enough to change everything over time. Emotional moments come when Schwartz talks about the joy of living big. People who think big report more satisfaction, better relationships, and a deeper sense of purpose. They look back on their lives with pride instead of regret. You feel a quiet stirring in your chest, realizing you too can create that kind of fulfilling story. As you begin thinking bigger, beautiful shifts happen. Ideas flow more freely. Opportunities appear. Confidence grows. Fear loses its grip. Relationships improve because you bring more positive energy. Most importantly, you fall in love with the person you are becoming, someone who believes in possibility and acts on it with courage and kindness. Life starts feeling larger, brighter, and full of potential. Friend, this book is speaking straight to your heart right now. You are capable of so much more than you currently believe. The size of your thinking determines the size of your results. Whatever dreams feel out of reach, better career, stronger relationships, financial freedom, personal growth, you can start moving toward them today by choosing bigger thoughts. Begin with one small practice. Replace one negative thought with a positive one. Write down one big goal and take one tiny step toward it. Speak kindly to yourself in the mirror. Surround yourself with uplifting influences. When doubt creeps in, remember the magic of thinking big is available to you in every moment. Be patient and celebrate progress. You are planting seeds that will grow into something beautiful. David J. Schwartz wrote The Magic of Thinking Big because he saw too many talented people living small lives due to small thinking. He wants you to feel hopeful, capable, and deeply empowered to create the life you truly want. You deserve big dreams. You deserve the confidence to pursue them. You deserve the joy of watching them come true. The world needs your big thinking, your unique gifts, and the positive impact only you can make. The Magic of Thinking Big is more than a self-help book. It is a warm, practical invitation to expand your mind, believe in yourself more fully, and take consistent action toward a bigger, richer life. Say yes to that invitation today. Think one bigger thought. Take one bolder step. Watch how beautifully your life expands. Your future self is already smiling with pride and gratitude, living big, loving fully, and making a difference because of the courageous choices you are making now. You've got this, dear friend. One big thought, one brave action, one consistent day at a time, your extraordinary life is unfolding with magic and joy. Keep thinking big. The best is still ahead.